Okay, so a lot of people ask me for help on what to eat. They'll be like, just tell me what to eat and I'll eat it. And it's not an easy answer because everyone's different. Some people have dietary restrictions, some people have health restrictions, some people don't like the same food as me, some people are vegan. I mean, there's lots of things that make things different person to person, and you can't just give an easy answer. So I'll go through the process of what I do to figure out my food. So open up your browser and you're going to look for a TDEE calculator. That's total daily energy expenditure calculator. All right, my favorite one is the top one actually. It's tdeecalculator.net. And yeah, there are other ones that have the same type of setup, except they don't give you as much information, and this is the one I like. For activity, I always pick sedentary because your exercise changes from person to person. If you do yoga 6 to 7 days a week, that's not going to be the same as somebody who runs 10 miles a week, and that's going to be different from somebody who trains jiu-jitsu 7 times a week and someone who does like 3 sessions of CrossFit in a row 7 days a week. It's all different. Athlete is an actual professional athlete. Heavy exercise is someone who's, like college athlete and training regularly for competition. I think moderate are people who do a lot of physical labor, like construction, things like that. Light exercise, I think that counted as people who are on their feet a lot, but I don't know for sure. And these are just general things. So I always pick sedentary just because, it's best to work from the lowest, I guess. I think it's a good place to start from. And here we go. I don't like that. So I'm just gonna bump that up just because I feel like it. And I'm overweight. What? Oh, okay. These formulas are based on your height and represent averages, so don't take them seriously, especially if you lift weights. I'm good. This is the more important part. Well, this is important too, but this is the unimportant part for a lot of people, your macronutrients. Some websites will give you less information. Another one that I would go to would usually just do cutting and only do low carb. And that wasn't always helpful. It's not for everybody because this is really hard. You're going to have to drop down to 1,461 calories, and that's ridiculous. So no, sometimes they'll only do maintenance and only do moderate and low carb. But with this website, tdeecalculator.net, they don't sponsor me because I have like 69 subscribers. They give you a bunch of different permutations, and depending on your goals, it works out really well. All right, so I am going to do maintenance and lower carb just because this is what I usually do. And I said I was going to do 2,100. So next you go to MyFitnessPal. And you're going to go to goals. Edit your goals. And the cool thing about this is if you know your distribution, you just have to pick your percentage. 2100. And this fills it out. Pew. Food. You have all this stuff remaining and you fill it in. Alright, so now we go to Pinterest. And I usually pick an established diet plan and throw in ingredients that I want to eat, and I pick something. I typically do Whole30 just because it's what's trending right now. Like 5 years ago was paleo and I would get a lot of recipes. Now it's Whole30 where I get a lot of recipes. So let's do some chicken, Whole30 chicken. And all these diet plans operate on the same general concept of less calories, better. It is for losing weight because that's mainly what you're going for. They differ in some ways, like keto has really high fat, which is part of their plan for ketosis and stuff. And some other plans, they incorporate carbs, but it's still low calorie. And I just pick what I think looks good because I don't care that much right now. Ooh, that looks good. What's this? Jump to recipe. Alright, so what you do, you copy the URL back to MyFitnessPal, recipes, and you're gonna put the URL there. Let's remove that last bit. Import recipe. And then you check to make sure it's right because the importer doesn't always work right. Alright, so the importer forgot this part. And that's easy. Hit enter, paste. Let's make this Frank's Red Hot because that's what I have. Frank's Red Hot. And just change this to 5. Match. Okay, I can do 300. That's not too bad. And then you check these, because sometimes it messes up the calories like a lot. Yeah, these all look right. No, not 40 cloves of garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. Wait. What? 4 cloves. Ugh. Okay, that's better. Yeah, you always want to check because it's wrong a lot. And log it to today. I'll throw you in as lunch. I think I broke it. Cool. Oh, that doesn't look right. No, not 2 servings. 1 serving. Save. Cool. Alright, from here, it calculates what you have left, what you've had, your remaining. So I'm gonna fill out the rest. This looks fine. 4 servings. I can deal with that. Where is my Pinterest button? So I save everything to Pinterest just because it's easy to remember where stuff is instead of having to Google for it or look in your history. So yeah, it's nice. I only do 3 recipes just because I don't have time. Like, more complicated recipes are nice, but it's also nice just to have something you know is simple and easy to make. You can add more stuff that won't make that much difference in the macros and the calories. Like most seasoning. Some seasoning actually makes a difference, but you know, salt's fine. Just, you know, if you already have high blood pressure or issues with salt, just be aware of that. And you can always tweak and to make sure things fit your macros. 12 fluid ounces of potatoes. How do you get a fluid ounce? What? Replace. Sweet potato. 12 ounces. That's better. Oh, that made things worse. Alright, so this is what I got with just the main meals, and then I finish everything off with snacks and stuff. I don't go like breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, post-workout, dinner, before bed. I just make sure I eat in the day, and it's just easy for me to organize my thoughts like this, where I eat food, and then snacks in between. Add to this. We're gonna give me a protein. I have Syntha 6, peanuts, butter, chocolate. Add food to diary. Cool. Then I have this dealie. I wake up and have my protein. Okay. Alright, I have lots of room for carbs. If I go less on carbs, I'm fine with that. I guess. I hate this part.
20 minutes later.
Oh, I need vegetables. This is cauliflower rice. This is nothing. This is okay. This needs stuff. I'm gonna make a recipe. So from here you go to recipes, add a recipe manually. 5 cups carrots, 2 tablespoons olive oil, McCormick Cajun seasoning. 3 tablespoons of that. Cajun seasoned roasted carrots. Cool. I'll add a cheese stick. Really? I'll add 2 cheese sticks. So this is the hard part, trying to figure out how to balance everything, and this kind of worked out in my favor because everything is almost perfect. I'm fine with this. I'll survive. I'm good with this, and I'm good here. Alright, so I'm done figuring out what I'm gonna eat. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna go to Wunderlist. Groceries. So this is how Shannon and I add our groceries. We go to Wunderlist, we share this list, and we add to it, and whoever goes to the grocery store gets it. Cool. What else do I need? I feel like there's something else I need to go over.
Maybe 30 minutes in the grocery store? Not too bad.
I am home!
cat. It's a cat. I know, he's so sad.
So yeah, that's how I plan my meal prep. There are lots of ways to plan your meals for the week, but this is what I find that works best for me. This version or one similar may work for you, or not. Everyone's different. Whatever works for you is what's good for you. This is just what I do. Researching my calories and macros and planning my food took around 45 minutes. Grocery shopping took around a half hour in the grocery store. And I found out that I forgot to add things to my Wonder List, so I had to make a second trip that took around 10 minutes. Cooking took around 3.5 hours. Cleaning took around a half hour. Usually, it doesn't take me this long. Normally, I have my calories and macros already set, and I have a bank of recipes in a Pinterest board that I like and have done before. Having a bank of recipes makes picking food easier. Instead of looking up 3 or more recipes, I just look up 1 or 2. Also, cooking something I'm familiar with makes cooking much faster. The cleaning still takes forever though. There are studies that support the concept that several small meals a day increases your metabolism. I'm not 100% sure. It can be valid, but I haven't really researched it. I can, however, attest to eating less when I have several small meals a day. When we don't eat for long periods, our appetite will increase dramatically. That leads to a lot of cravings. When we feel that, we go crazy with eating even when all we needed was a little bit of something in our stomach. Having several small meals a day can drastically reduce those cravings. If I eat every 2 to 3 hours, I'm not really hungry, and I tend to have to make myself eat something. It's still small though, so it's okay. But if I go 8 hours without food, I end up ordering a pizza and wings and getting some ice cream and then some mozzarella sticks, and it's delicious, but then I feel bad. For what foods you should eat, that's up to you. If this is your first time trying to meal prep with calories, just worry about the calorie portion. If you want to lose weight, calories are the main factor. If you want to step it up, then add the macros. When you want to change your ratio of fat to muscle, macros will start being more important, especially when you want to build lean muscle mass. This method of meal prep can apply to any diet that has dietary restrictions. I'm not talking about fad dieting. A diet that mainly consists of meat and veggies works for me. If your diet needs to reduce the amount of carbs, this will work. If you need to reduce the amount of fat or red meat, or your only protein can be fish, this can still work. You just have to put the work in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this helps someone out there. You just gotta stick to it. I believe in you. Probably.